Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This is a 2-for-1 tutorial where we're going to be doing two types of stone generators. One that shuts off and you have to restart once it's full, and the other that will just keep going until you shut it off. So with that being said, let's get into the mechanics of this. So the mechanics of the stone farm, the stone generator, are that you need a water source and a lava source. So if we put a water source here, this water actually flows slightly over this edge at too quick a pace for the lava. So if we put a lava bucket here, it turns to obsidian. Now if we put the lava source back one, and it flows in, we get cobblestone. If we have the lava source on top of the water, it will turn to stone. Then you can destroy this. You don't want your lava source over the water source block, because it'll turn that into stone, and then you'd have no more water. So that's the mechanics of how this farm runs. In this chest is everything that we need to make 3 cells of this. You can make it 1, 2, 7, as many as you really want. We're just going to make 3 for this. So these are the blocks that you'll need for a 3-celled one. We're going to start by placing 3 blocks that will have our pistons on them. Then we're going to create a little channel here that's going to hold the water that flows forward. Put a glass block on either side of the pistons, and then 3 solid blocks behind. You can then go ahead and waterlog those. And I'm going to put in the observer, which is going to be looking at this first block here. Then we're going to put the part that creates the stone. So 4 glass there, a temporary block, and then 4 glass here. Destroy your temporary block, and then place your lava source. You can see it flows and takes over everything. You now have 3 stone blocks. Behind the observer, you're going to place a solid block there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another solid block here, a temporary block, and a solid block. Destroy that temporary block. So you're going to have this pattern. We'll place a repeater here on 2 ticks. Repeater here on 1, and a repeater here on 2. Then we'll place redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, and a redstone dust. And we'll take a lever, we'll turn it on to prime the farm. Now when we turn this off, the farm will begin. Now sometimes the farm does flood down and create cobblestone. I also missed that you have to put a glass block here, or else the water will flow out and be a disaster. So you'll see it just keeps going, which is exactly what we want. Now this one, it's good if that's all you want, is just a stone generator. Once it hits the 12 block limit, the push limit for pistons, it will stop. It's got to be close. Yeah, there we go. So when you destroy blocks on this one, nothing happens. So you have to turn this off and then turn it back on, and then this generator will continue. So that's the first variation. So this is all that you need. It's a lot less redstone for our second style. This one will just continue. You can turn it off, but it'll continue pushing stone forever, even when you destroy it. It's much more useful for farms like moss farms. So you need 19 glass, 3 solid blocks, 3 pistons, a bucket of water for each piston, a lava bucket, 3 observers, a sticky piston, 3 redstone dust, and a lever. So we'll start with 3 blocks. You can go ahead and put your pistons on there. Get your solid blocks behind. Create that little catch basin again. You're going to leave this side open. You can put block there, here, and here. In that catch basin, you're going to have an observer facing towards the back of the farm. Then you'll have another observer so that they create a redstone clock and a sticky piston. And we're going to put a lever on the sticky piston to turn it off, and then an observer facing away from the farm so that the redstone will power these 3. We'll go ahead and waterlog 1, 2, 3, and then put our glass over top of everything again. Temporary block 1, 2, 3, then destroy the temporary blocks. We'll put your lava bucket in, and that'll turn everything to stone. And now the farm is primed and ready to go. So you'll flick this, and it'll just keep generating until it reaches the limit, and then the pistons will stop. We'll just sit here and wait for that to happen. Okay, so you can see this is still powered and going. The pistons have stopped moving. Again, it's normal if it creates some cobblestone under there. Just don't worry about that. But now every time you destroy a block, doesn't matter where, the farm will just keep filling in automatically. So this is good for moss farms. And I don't know how this happened. I have yet to see that happen. Some weird glitch stuff going on, which I have been experiencing some glitches lately. But yeah, that's this one, and this is what we're going to be using in an upcoming moss farm tutorial. So thank you for checking out these tutorials, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.